the Andover Maple Festival. And Steve, this is the day a lot of folks look forward to, and I think, as you say, it's the rite of spring. Finally, we know spring is here.
It sure is, and it's looking pretty good for spring too. Yesterday, for an April Fool's joke on Facebook, I did a weather forecast, and I used the weather forecast from Andover, Tasmania, which, of course, in the southern hemisphere you expect to be a little better. And the funny thing is, today some people got the joke, but it's on the Andover Lions Maple Festival Facebook page, and it's amazing that actually the forecast for today and for Tasmania are identical. About 45 degrees, and actually looks like we might be a little better than that.
Well, here's a question for you, Steve. Is here in Andover, New York, do you have your own version of the Tasmanian Devil?
Well, we've got this gun show in town, so I don't think the Tasmanian Devil is going to be showing his head. So,
well, Steve, let's talk about some of the things going on here. Of course, always one of the attractions is the Sugar Shack, and I see with us here is Andy. And Andy, you're in the Sugar Shack. How are things going? Ed, I'm sorry, Ed.
Oh, yeah.
How are things going in the Sugar Shack?
Sugar Shack is going wonderful this year. It's been a great year for the syrup run. We got a lot of sap in the last 2 days with this cold weather, believe it or not, and we're over there boiling right now.
And tell us how many gallons you normally put out.
We're a very small operation. We just have a 2-foot by 4-foot evaporator, but we've done 17 gallons, and we'll probably do about 23 or 24 by the time we're done this weekend.
All right, so it's been a pretty good year so far, from what we understand, and I guess lately the way the temperature's starting to fluctuate again, that might mean some more sap available.
It sure will. It sure will. We had a week off there with the cold weather, and the last couple of days, like I said, it started running again. It's beautiful looking sap. We're going to make some quality syrup, and we have it for sale in the maple room with a lot of other vendors as well.
Now, when they come in the Sugar Shack, you'll also let them sample a little bit of this stuff, right?
Oh yes, we have samples over there. We have it running. You can come see how we do it. It's the old-fashioned way with a wood-fired boiler, and right across the street by the Catholic Church there in the Sugar Shack.
All right, Ed, thanks for joining us. And let's go back to you, Steve. I know folks today have questions about the Maple Fest. All you have to do is look for someone like yourself wearing a Lion's hat, and they can ask them.
Oh yeah, there's a directory book that's got a lot of good information to lay out. But what I think most people do is they just come and they come on in, get some something to eat. And I tell you, I got up pretty early this morning because I had some things to do, and the smells are just driving me crazy. I had a bowl of oatmeal back at 5 o'clock, and now the popcorn, the maple syrup, the chicken they're working on outside, just all these things are making me really hungry, and I've still got a